I'm Carly Contraguerro here at Heinz Field for the Browns versus the Steelers. We'll have the highlights and postgame coming up in sports. The Huskies will try to make it 4 in a row tonight against General McLean. Reporting from Harbor Creek High School, Carly Contraguerro, Jet 24, Action Sports. Ben Roethlisberger was back in action for the Steelers today after Landry Jones was hurt on just the second play of the game. After taking a 21-3 lead at the half, the Steelers continued to dominate the field throughout the rest of the game, coming off with a 30-9 win. This game is a showdown between two of the best offenses in the district. While the coaches have done everything they can to prepare during practice, it is up to the players on the field to deliver during the game. Summer isn't quite over yet, but those hot August temperatures have gone away, bringing us into a cool September for fall sports and boys soccer. Reporting from Heinz Field, I'm Carly Contraguerro, Jet 24 Sports. It's week 9 of high school football, but for Cambridge Springs and Iroquois, it is a battle for the Region 2 championship. Two teams with the same 7-1 overall records are meeting for the second year in a row to play for the title. Last season, Cambridge Springs brought home a 36-23 win, but this year, Iroquois is looking to take advantage of having home field for the match.
We need to be able to just have that battle with them, and if they score, we need to be able to come back and score. We can't get down, we can't get too down or too low. We just need to play 4 full quarters of football, and as always, not turn the ball over.
We knew eventually when it came to this game, it very well could be for exactly what it is. It's for all the marbles this year, for the Region 2 title again, and it actually came down to the same thing last year. And so we're looking forward to a challenge.
This game is a showdown between two of the best offenses in the district. While the coaches have done everything they can to prepare during practice, it is up to the players on the field to deliver during the game.
Coaches have been pushing us hard. We haven't lost focus. We've just been fundamentally sound, and that's what you need to do to win those games.
We're in the weight room. We keep our strength, and we got to come out strong, just like we do in practice.
Kickoff from Iroquois High School is at 7 o'clock. Carly Contraguerro, Jet 24, Action Sports. There's nothing wrong with going out on top, and that's exactly what Villa Maria soccer coach Afram Latifi is choosing to do. Today, Latifi announced he's stepping down as Villa's soccer coach on the heels of winning the program's first state championship. Latifi is taking an assistant coaching position for the Gannon University women's soccer program. Latifi has coached the Victors for the last 3 seasons, reaching the state final in each of the last 2. They finished runner-up a year ago and won it all in November, capping off a 23-0-2 season.
Making a leap into collegiate coaching and being an assistant coach obviously helps out my resume and making sure that my goal is obviously to coach collegiate level and become a head coach someday. I spoke to them today, and we basically made sure that they had to follow their dreams, whether it was soccer, whether it was the academic part, making sure that you're doing what's right for you, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. And I will follow them throughout the year because they are family to me, and I'll always be there for them, but just in different aspects of the game, and maybe recruiting a couple of them to play at the next level. So hopefully that will be the next challenge.
Latifi is a Cathedral Prep graduate and went on to play collegiately at Gannon. He leaves Villa with an outstanding record of 53 wins, 9 losses, and 4 ties. The program will begin a search for a new head coach immediately. The Bayhawks have added a big piece to their roster in form of 6'10" forward Adrian Payne. Payne comes to the Bayhawks from the Minnesota Timberwolves by the way of NBA Development League's flexible assignment rule. Since the T-Wolves are not directly affiliated with a single D-League team, they are allowed to assign players to the D-League regardless of an affiliation. The Bayhawks are affiliated with the Orlando Magic. As for Payne, he appeared in 30 games with Minnesota this season, averaging 2.7 points per game and 2 rebounds per game, averaging 9.5 minutes per contest. The Bayhawks are back in action Wednesday in Toronto against the Raptors, 9:05. Villa Maria graduate Kayla McBride is one of 25 finalists to make the United States national team for women's basketball, which will be whittled down to 12 in the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. McBride will take part in the U.S. National Training Camp next month in Connecticut. She missed much of last season in the WNBA with a recurring foot injury suffered while playing internationally. The Summer Olympic Games begin August 5th and run through August 21st. No update on Erie Otters center Kyle Pettit, who is out with an upper body injury. According to the Otters broadcaster Aaron Cooney, Pettit was scheduled to have an MRI today. Meanwhile, former Otters Connor McDavid has been cleared for contact and should return to the Edmonton Oilers following the All-Star break. He is expected to play February 2nd. McDavid has been out since fracturing his collarbone November 3rd against the Philadelphia Flyers. The organization has decided to send McDavid to the AHL affiliate in Bakersfield, California, but only to practice. He will not play in any games. In 13 games in his NHL career, McDavid has 5 goals and 7 assists. That's all for sports. Have a good night.